kept the lift running all this time. It looks like she even made a few improvements, but I don't think those ropes will survive many more trips.
It only needs to make 1.
2. I'd like to come back down. Eventually.
She's pretty chill. All right, so check it out. It wasn't magic at all. It was the pollen, and we saw someone using this lift with the legs on it to frighten people. The hut. All right, so this is where the challenge takes place.
Don't you want to see if this thing works?
I do, but it's kind of scary. This is where the challenge takes place. What you're supposed to do is that's where one of the things would have been that we'd shoot. It's as the lift is moving, it's taking you through the veil.
On the platform. Maybe it'll get us moving.
Yeah, don't worry. And as it moves, you want to shoot all the things. So we already got 4 of 6. So it's probably the last ones that we still need. But they can be in weird places, so you gotta watch carefully. And here you go. Look, it's a sort of another scarecrow. Probably what we were seeing and pooing ourselves at before. So cool though, and it's nice to see Nadia here as well. Oh my gosh. It's nice to adventure with someone else. It's one of the things I liked about the previous game, those moments where you get to hang around with people.
It's clever. Everything in this veil is arranged to perpetuate the myth of Baba Yaga, and the pollen does the rest. The last time I saw the lift, it looked nothing like this.
What did you see?
Just as the legend says, a house walking on giant bird legs, but without the pollen, it's just an old contraption.
I'm sorry. I was so scared of the story.
She's Russian, someone who knew the myth well. Nadia, it's possible that your grandfather will know who she is. He was a prisoner in the Gulag, you said.
I didn't say that. Not exactly. Grandpa was a guard. My grandmother was the prisoner. She was a brilliant scientist, and they brought her out to the Vale to help study something in the ruins. But then the witch... Grandpa never forgave himself.
Killing the witch won't bring her back, but I understand. Let's just hope we can reach him in time.
Alright. So hopefully you guys didn't miss too much of that conversation there, because obviously I had to aim around and shoot a bunch of stuff. But she's basically just explaining stuff that if you've been getting the journals, you know already, really, all of it. But there you go, it was 10, it wasn't 6, it was 10. And we make it to the far side of the Vale. Some of you guys might be curious what the map looks like right now. And so it's something like this. This is what the Wicked Vale, where it's positioned. It's weird to think we're quite close to the Siberian wilderness and where the game started. And then the abandoned mines are underground just to the right of where we are. But yeah, this whole passage here, it's not really marked. But we're now almost in one of the last areas. Not that we'll be done with it very quickly, but still. Alright, Nadia, you want to get off? Is she actually going to get off, or is she just going to stand here? I'm not really sure whether she will. Now, there's a secret here where you jump through the waterfall. Oof, always scary. Actually reminds me of a Guild Wars 2 jumping puzzle there in Ascalon.
Construction on the shrine continues. We decided to build our shrine at the top of the Vale, high in the cliffs above the river. In the lower parts of the Vale, where we quarry the stone, we constructed an aerial lift to bring cargo straight to the shrine. With all of our success thus far, I cannot ignore the ill omens. The two-headed wolf pup I found, dead in the forest. With the strange noises at night that no one can identify, and the murder. First in our new city. 2 journeymen were feared lost in the side passage collapse. But one emerged 2 days later, raving mad and covered in his companion's blood. We are no strangers to violence, but I cannot shake the feeling.
So what I like about this is it's simultaneously at the same time showing them as incredible architects. They built this lift that we're still using ages ago, but also like they don't seem to understand the pollen or anything, right? Like he saw a 2-headed wolf. Did he really see a 2-headed wolf pup? Well, and the way they say pup as well suggests that it could just be a genetic crazy thing that, you know, died very early. But or was it the pollen? Probably the pollen, right? The first murder, we saw Trinity started fighting each other. Here we've got another guy, but they don't quite really. They see it as an invisible threshold. They see it as something magic. And so I wonder whether we should be doubting that again. Okay, so that was one. I remember missing that like a long time ago. There's the other lever, which you want to pull, and you have to go do the challenge again if you missed the original one. I I remember spending so long in this little bit here. So long looking for pickups and stuff.
Nadia? How?
It's the pollen. Here, let me. Grandpa, can you hear me?
I tried. I couldn't save her. I tried.
Shh, it's okay now. I'll stay with him, Laura. It's time. You only have one more dose remaining. Make it count.
Uh-oh. How weird is it to actually see the guy now, right? After we feel like we know him quite well? What's up, dude? I could talk to you about your life and stuff if you wanted. He's a nice man. And look, he's been branded and stuff. Oh, it's cool. All right, so what we got over here? Another document. I think we're good.
The officer wandered out of the veil, just as our rescue party prepared to enter. His body bore the marks of torture, a sight we knew well. The witch descended on them during the revolt, killing Serafima along with her captors. He told us of the house that walks, of her fearsome voice. A child's story made flesh. He died the next day. Baba Yaga leaves no survivors. I wanted to go on, to bury your grandmother, but no one would enter the veil after that. In the village, I learned to be a good man. I lived to honor her. I worked hard, but I dreamt of killing the witch every night. I might have gone years ago, had the fever not taken your mother. I stayed for you, Nadia. I am a lucky man. I lived a good life I did not deserve. A new fight is coming, but it is not mine. If I am to find revenge for Serafima, it must be now. I go to kill the witch, to lay your grandmother to rest. I will not be coming back. Forgive me.
I don't like it. They don't really explain very well why he's gone on this suicide mission now after so many years, like what prompted it, right? But maybe he just considers himself to be at the end of his years. I love how the voice acting as well for this guy it is so much stronger than the very frail old man we just met. Maybe it's because he's just been on a journey or what, I don't know. Maybe this is what his inner monologue makes him sound like and he doesn't quite realize how old and frail he's starting to sound. But yeah, there's something quite clever you see that they did here as well. The story is Serafima gets taken away. She goes to the Vale, and it's right around that time her journals stopped. They just stopped because she got attacked by the witch, and you know, the rest is history. And then we swapped over to Ivan's perspective, and it's been his journals and his documents ever since. And we've been watching what happened with him. So yeah, he did try to go and find her to avenge her, whatever, way back when. But after they saw the Soviets had just been attacked and they started screaming about Baba Yaga and stuff, they all held off and they didn't do anything. But now the grandfather's come back to try and finish what he had failed. And look at Nadia being so nice. I wonder if we get another journal from Lara. Will we? Got anything to say there, Lara? Nope. We do have a skill point, though. I'm actually going to save that skill point because I want one. We'll probably have two by the time we're done with all of this, but I want one for when we finished with all of this. Okay, so let's head on in.
To be inside. This is it.
Our second dose, just in case there's more horrible flowers. And check it out.
Bravo team. The missing soldiers, they're here.
And she's put skulls on them and stuff. It's crazy. Freaky deaky, man. Oh, here we go. Here's one of their last audio transmissions then.
It's her. Always been her. At the margins, in the dark, always there. She is what we came here for. We just didn't know it until now. She is the center of the world. She can make the fog swirl and choke our minds. She can give us clarity. She spoke her name, Baba Yaga, and our wounds healed. With another word, she split us open again. We are nothing, and we are hers. We will do as she commands. We were made for this.
They're supposed to be meant. It's the idea that he's like, is the direction of the voice there that it's like he's creepy, he's too calm, he's too balanced about this freaky deaky stuff, he's too self-assured. Is that what they're going for? It's just not working for me. Anyway, she broke them down, she built them back again to serve her.
What has she done to them?
She's made them her puppies. What do you mean, Lara? Let's actually get some ammo. I've not been doing very good the past little while actually picking stuff up when we need it. I always just assume I'm full on everything, but I'm pretty quick to blow my ammo on this. Here we go. So lots more flowers. Oh, jeez Louise. Okay. This was not the entrance I wanted to make. Drink, Lara.
No, I need that last antidote.
Drink. Come on, get up, Lara.
This is the last of it.
Oh, did that grenade look like an antidote? That's so cool.
Then you too shall serve.
I don't actually know if you can translate what she's been saying, by the way. Alright, so we have to defeat the witch. How many of these foes are real versus how many are not? I really couldn't tell you. Like, how much is just an illusion? Oh, come on, man. What is that? Totally got you in the head. You can loot them at least, which is nice, but I think more just a mechanic so that we never run out, because this is a pretty long fight. Okay, so what we want to do is we want our bow, we want to heal, we want to grab onto Baba Yaga, which is flying in the sky. I mean, you guys explain to me if this is just the pollen. Oh, Jesus. Did I die? No, I'm okay. F? Oh, God, Lara. Lara's trying to get away to heal. Jesus Christ. Let's go in the water here for a second. Can we actually kill? I think they're infinitely respawning, but maybe I'm trying to do this a bit quick. Let's try and kill the first wave, shall we? Come on, finish him off. Yeah, somebody explain to me how this is real. What is the real life equivalent of what you're looking at right now? Okay? So here we go. Now that they're dealt with, we're going to grab her. Ah! We're going to grab her. Thank you. We're going to pull it over. No. Lara. Honey, attach it. Oh, my God. Don't you shoot me again. If you shoot me again, I'm going to be pissed off. All right, so, and now she's getting dragged in. She's going to try and cut the rope. You have to shoot at her to stop her being able to do it. And then when she gets right over the exploding thing, now you hit her. So that's the way that the mechanic works. And then we're going to do it again over here. Yep. And what about the giant fireballs of insanity? What could they be? This one? Oh, that's for the explosion. Okay, that's fine. So she'll always try and keep her distance from you. So you can always sort of comfortably put her in exactly when you need. Now, the positioning of where you trigger the fire, again, remember you got to... Oh, shit. I missed the first one. Mocking laughter, how dare you? Now remember, the position where you get the fire isn't always the easiest thing in the world. Come on, don't reload now. Don't reload now. So you gotta watch both of those things. Make sure she doesn't cut the rope and get to the next location nice and quick. All right, cool. Uh-oh. So this is actually one of those flood mechanics. Whenever I see this in games, it always makes me think of Super Mario 64, the Wet and Dry World, where the higher you jump in on the painting, the more it floods. Or Ratchet and Clank. Ratchet and Clank used to have some amazing sequences with water levels moving around. Oh, or Worms 3D. Oh my God, Worms 3D was great with that as well. You could set up levels where the water was constantly rising. Oh, that was badass. I used to have so much fun with my friends playing Worms 3D. Oh my God. Good times. That game I haven't played for ages. All right, so we're on the next level up. And we're still going mental. Oh my God. I need better, like, clip capacity for this gun. The Snowflake is just not doing it for me right now. Let's go with a shotty for a while. I haven't used much of it on the series. In fact, I should swap to a new shotgun. We were getting ammo crates for fully automatic shotgun recently as well, weren't we? We're probably a bit far to score the kill on this guy. Oh, maybe that was good. I think that was in the head. I think we're okay. All right, nice. Oh, what? And what about this? A dude wielding 2 swords? Who would be wielding 2 swords? Okay, so we got a bit of a sneaky little room here. There's lots of pickups all over the place here, by the way, guys. If you look at the map, right, we've only got 15 out of 21 documents. Now, you might think, oh, WP, you suck. You've missed tons of them. I actually doubt I've missed many, maybe 1 or 2. It's because this last room here is filled with stuff which really you need broadhead arrow. Actually, I don't know about broadhead arrows, but you definitely need the grapple to get. So that, by the way, as well, for what it's worth, is the exit. But we're just scared. That, like, Nadia is stood just behind there. Shh, let's not talk. Let's not look behind the scenes. It's okay. Ignore it. And let's just move up.
Go on.
Okay. Jesus, it's taking us a long time to get back to where we want to be. Down. You go. Don't reload. Not yet. Don't you? Oh, let's. No, not that. Lara, finish the guy. Conserve ammo. Thank you. All right, good. I like this. Just blast our way through the shotgun. Yeah, Lara, don't worry. You got this. You got this. Okay, so this one will launch that, which is fine. Here we got a bow. Ooh, jeez Louise. Let's connect them. Good. Let's get our pistol out this time.
Stay down, damn it.
Yeah, you stay down. By the way, it's more than just shooting the once, right? Like there, she popped back up. It just so happens the times that I've done this so far. We get that in time? Good. Good, we did. She will keep popping back up. You do need to keep your eye on her. All right, with that one done, it can be very hard to see where they want you to go because, again, the secret areas that are going to unlock here soon. Maybe it's up here. Shall we try this one instead of climbing down? And you don't have to watch it, and they have them all disabled during the fight. It would be really weird to just get a document it right now, right? Just you're in this adrenaline-packed boss fight, and then, this isn't actually where I needed to go. Should we go down that zip line? There's the next one over there. It's over there. There, you later on trigger some platforms that move around. All right, I guess we will go along this. And then this. Does it want us to come all the way back down here? I don't know if this is right. Not doing too good with the pistol. Well, we certainly never climbed on it. Did that guy fall in the water and die? No. Okay. What's up, dude? Wow, the way he just exploded. We certainly never climbed on this before. Oh my god, the reflections on the ground there. Oh, so good looking. All right. Could probably skip straight to that other wall on the right as well with a good use of the grapple, but I don't want to risk it. I'm not quite sure how far we'll go back if we end up dying. Just play it cool, shall we? Not that the game tends to be very punishing with its checkpoints. Oh, stay down, Lara! Come on, I didn't have control of that, man. She's smart. All right, is this fire here? Where's it triggering it? Oh my god!
You can do this. Got to stay focused.
What are we even doing? What is the equivalent of a realistic situation here right now? Is that one good again? Can we do this one again? No. We already got it. Oh my gosh. Okay. So what is this? Tell me. Leave your theories in the comments. Okay, good. All right, now we've got these here. As we jump on the first one, it should lower and the next one will start rising. There we go. So we can, enabling us to scramble up. Oh, don't fall, Lara, for the love of God. Oh, that was a nice little swap there. If I do say so myself. More guys. I mean, how big was Bravo team? If these are all Bravo team, how big was it? Okay. Oh, can I not heal? Oh, I don't need to. Oh, I'm not even low. All right, here we go. So we got that, but where do we go to trigger the fire on it? Where is it? So we can connect her. Ah, it's down there. All right. Let's also open that up while we're at it. Don't you fireball me while I'm trying to connect you to this. Don't you do it. There we go. Oh my god, don't. Oh, what? That's such crap. Why is it every time I swap to that, I need to reload? I need to get back into my old FPS habits. Oh my god, of reloading immediately after. There we go, that's one. Now while she's down, we'll do the jump. That's two. She's close enough. Now if you do that too late, if you miss it, it will just snap when she gets too close. So you are on a timer.
Laura, can you hear me?
Bit busy at the moment.
Oh, we can hear you though.
The witch. He says it's her, Laura. The witch is my grandmother. She's alive. Please, you can't. Maybe we can get through to her. We have to try.
She's trying to kill me.
But we have to end this, Nadia.
What do you want from me? She is trying to kill me. She's an insane old lady. All right, so yeah. I didn't know how to do this because it's so obvious the whole way through. Come on, it's fun. I like the story, but the twist is so obvious. Yes, the Baba Yaga is the grandmother who didn't see that coming, seriously. I do like the idea that maybe it was a real witch and they were like double bluffing us or something. That would have been crazy cool, but no, she's just the witch. That's it. There you go. That's the story for you guys. Oh, well. It didn't need to have a huge wooden twist. This isn't M. Night Shyamalan. As long as the dialogue's good enough. Alright. There's a guy here, which suggests to me that this is new. Alright, we got another thing here. Oh, why did you survive that? Did we just not have our very high-powered shotgun right now? It's not got the meat I want it to have. Steal that guy. Or obviously we could be quick. We might need to be closer, but I mean, Jesus. With as close as we're having to be at the moment, I may as well just friggin' melee attack a lot of these suckers. Reload. Oh no, we're out of ammo completely. Dude, that's in the head. What is this? I suppose it doesn't matter when you're some kind of demon that explodes into nothingness. Oh my god, there's another one. Oh, I never even filled that with bauxite. All right, good. Can we detonate this? Does she want to get hurt by this, or did we already do this one? I think we already did this one. Okay, cool. So now we want to climb up. Now we climbed up here before, but we hadn't done this craziness with all of the rocks everywhere. So this time things will be different. Here you go. So before all we had was the zip line. Well, now we can go a bit harder. I'm just going to suppress a bit of fire on her there so she doesn't fireball me. See, she's mocking us because she thinks we're trying to kill her. Little does she know. Oh, God, Lara. La, la, la. Little does she know we're just stopping ourselves taking damage. Oh, God, there's even more over there. Seriously? This pistol, man. This pistol. We're taking serious damage right now. Go, Lara. The whole point was to get up here. Let's go back to the snowflake, shall we? Quick reload. Nice. Can't wait for some upgrades on this stuff. Oh, I was hoping to get that guy in the head before he could land it. I should get used to pressing C to dodge when people come at me like that. Nice. Dude, I had more trouble with random mercs out in the Soviet installation than I did with you guys. Oh, hi. Sorry, I didn't mean to challenge you. Nice. Oh my god, they're still coming. I can see quite clearly now why I had the impression that this was infinite spawns the first time I played. Jeez Louise. Alright, it doesn't actually seem to be infinite spawns. Alright, Baba Yaga. Last time, baby. In you get.
She's gonna cut the rope.
I know she's going to cut the rope. So yeah, you see this other mechanic here with the other rocks that are supposed to like obscure your fire, and she comes out quick. But, quick. No. Why, Laura? What is that? Seriously now? Oh, I was pressing the wrong button. Pressing attack. Where are we going? Can I not heal anymore either? Please? Yeah, I can't. I'm out of herbs. And we've taken a bit of damage too.
She's gonna cut the rope.
It's alright, Lara. Look, I've done this multiple times already. That she tries really hard to cut the rope. Yeah, I was pressing F instead of E. That's probably close enough now. Yeah! But wait, we might have just killed an innocent old lady who, for all we knew, was quite a nice one. Oh, no more pollen. We got rid of all the pollen refineries. If you're missing why we're suddenly sane now.
Stop. No more. I know who you are. I can only imagine what you've gone through to stay alive.
You have no idea.
This poor woman.
For now, you don't have to live like this anymore.
Sarima.
Little T. But you died. They told me you died.
Will she be all right?
I don't know. But it won't be easy for any of you.
Family never is.
Oh, I know. I know.
Thank you, Laura, for everything.
I like how they went with her grandmother and grandfather for this instead of just mum and dad and made them all a bit older. And so there you go. That's kind of the bulk of the main story. This is where most players would piss off. This is where we get to be wooden potatoes, though. And we get to try out some new stuff, get in all these pickups. There's also a nice reward for this, though. I would say. Oh, why can we not move? We get some new gear. It's called the Dream Stinger. And you get pollen arrows. So your Dream Stinger bow infuses your poison arrows with hallucinogenic pollen, sowing confusion and terror among your enemies. All right, and we get a new outfit. So we're going to go with a new build here, guys. Let's talk to these guys first. All
Maybe pick up some of her things to bring back to the village.
right, that sounds good.
We'll see you soon.
I'll help you out with that. See, it's a happy ending.
Thought I'd give them a little time alone while I look around some more.
Ooh.
Shut off the last of the boilers inside. You should be able to explore without, going mad.
Yeah.
This place is incredible. I would have made my home here too.
So yeah, the answer is that the original people who came here just didn't realize it was pollen. The people avoided it because of the pollen. There was some cool stuff here, but generally it was just her.
She lived out here just miles from us. All this time.
It is very sad if you think about it. Scholarly woman gets forced away and thrown into this life.
You knew, didn't you? God, it all seems so obvious now.
Yes, it was. It was, and I kept quiet about it, just in case someone wasn't cottoning in on. I don't know, should I voice stuff like that and be, oh guys, what if? I don't know, it just feels weird.
Nadia's grandparents, split apart by the Gulag, were reunited. They all have a long and arduous road ahead. Serafina wore the mask of the witch for so long, I don't know if she will ever be able to fully return to the world. And Yvonne dreamed of killing the witch to get revenge for his lost love, but they were the same woman all along. That wound he nursed for decades won't heal overnight. They're survivors. We all are. But it will be difficult. It will feel impossible some days, I know. At least they'll have a fighting chance, now that we know the truth. It may not be enough, but it's a good start.
Well, there you go, Lara giving her thoughts here. So now you guys might see why I saved my skill points. Let's go with a weapon first. Let's go bow. And let's have a look right off onto the right. We got the dream. Wait, no, that's the guiding light. Is that like the DLC version of the Dream Stinger? I think it is, yeah. Look, they're basically exactly the same. We'll run the regular version for now. So this is the Baba Yaga exclusive DLC, and then there's like a skinned version that you could buy also. All right, so let's head on in, and while we're at it, we'll get a weighted horn, a more evenly balanced shaft, allows for faster redraw and firing of arrows, and it applies to all horn bows. So that's nice. While we're at it, we can also improve our rifles with a padded stock, and this just goes to all rifles flat out. A more comfortable stock reduces kickback. Oh, I didn't care about the kickback. All right, well, that's fine. Okay, what I'd like to do as well is equip a new one. Let's not use the snowflake. Let's use... I do love the bolt action rifle and the golden fang. We're going back to it. I love that weapon so much. All right, but for the bows, we're running the Dream Stinger, okay, which has, it says, a crude but functional weapon of wood, skin, and bone that imbues your poison arrows with the witch's pollen. And so now if we head over to... our skills. No, that's not right. Is that right? I think that is right. No. Before skills. Oh, Jesus Christ. Go back into weapons. If we go to outfits. Outfits needs its own tab, man. We've also got a new outfit, and it's this one down here. It's called Wraith Skin. And so the mask and vestments worn by the witch Baba Yaga, a fearsome animalistic outfit designed to strike terror into the hearts of your enemies. And we look pretty cool in it, but the bonus is it increases the duration of your poison arrow clouds. So combining that with Dream Stinger, you now have a perk to your poison, and the poison lasts longer, all right? And even better, I've saved some skill points, where if we go Survivor, I'm pretty sure, Lastly, Death Cloud Arrows. Increases the size and duration of the poisonous cloud created by poison arrows. So we can get it all at once. We've now got ridiculously souped up poison arrows, guys. Build making, baby. 101. It's going to be fun. Kill unarmored enemies with a dodge counter as well. And what's even cooler about all of this is I've just done all this. This is cool for like a stealthy playstyle. And the next part of the main story, when we go to help out Jonah, is very much a stealth section. Oh my god. I know. It's going to be amazing. Look at them over there. Oh, what? Oh my god. I thought I saw them get over on the the elevator, but they weren't.
They're not exactly the same as the ones in the valley. She must have been breeding them, selecting the most potent ones.
Yep, she was a botanist. Okay, yeah, and that was another clue. Didn't they tell us she was a botanist?
Up there. You might still be a little dizzy from the pollen.
I'll be fine, thank you. All right, so this bit actually is a little bit boring.
Said she was brilliant. To do all this.
I think Nadia said that to us already. This bit's a little bit boring because it is kind of just a needle in a haystack. Find a bunch of stuff. Now, there's one pretty interesting puzzle. This is the only relic of the entire adventure.
Yaga's weapon. It's a scythe, but it's been dressed up to look like a witch's broom. Everything she did served the myth in some way.
So, yeah, so like I said, did they do something with a mortar and pestle? But yeah, like, but she's supposed to take the form of a broom sometimes. It looks kind of freaky, right? But yeah, so I think that's the one relic. We should find a map here which gives us access to all the survival caches, which are littered all over the place. Yeah, we've already done the challenge, we've done the relic, and there's just a ton of documents here, basically. We'll probably find a map as well that reveals a lot of their locations to us too. And really, guys, I think you're just going to see a lot of editing around this chamber where I get to them. Oh, here's one.
There was a revolt, a bomb. The native people, the enemies of my enemies, rose up, striking out as we had always dreamed. Ivan and our daughter might have known freedom, but instead they are dead. Killed by the only people that might have saved us. The Soviet cowards with me in the Vale say there is nothing left, that we must await rescue. They say they will protect me, but they jump at the dark and supplies run low. There will be no rescue. I will live, and my captors will not. Survival is the only truth in this world. They are a superstitious lot. I slip the pollen into their rations, and when they are reduced to weeping husks, I will show them a new face, something they have feared since childhood. Baba Yaga, grandmother serpent, witch. They will die screaming in terror. They deserve so much worse. If I cannot live free, then I will survive alone, in the shadows, until death reunites me with Ivan and our child.
You know, what I find kind of cool here is... So obviously we're getting the story now of how she became what she became. But they will die screaming in terror. They deserve so much worse. That is pretty villainous. She really was a villain. She is an evil witch. She is a hell-bent thing trying to kill people. Like, you can't escape from that, but we just sort of identify with how she got to that place and why she holds so much hatred for those specific people. What makes us see her as a good person still is that we also don't like the people that she was, you know, we accept that the people she was persecuting were bad. But the thing is, she probably would have been this way indiscriminately, no? Any old adventuring band could have come around here and faced her wrath and been killed by her. She wouldn't have cared to know the difference. She didn't care to know the difference with us. But here, so this is what the room actually looks like. And it was these platforms. What we were doing was activating these platforms to spin around. It was all in our head that they became these crazy rocks and things. And I guess the idea is it was Bravo team just everywhere laying around. I mean, given the amount of ammunition and supplies and things that we've got kicking around the area. But yeah, so I'm basically going to almost aimlessly wander around, going to the little crevices and places like this that before were sealed off by fear, where they've just got pickups for us now.
This veil is mine. I have watered the ground and cultivated the dreaming blossoms. No one will enter. No one shall leave. I will not endure the outside world any longer. Here at last, I am in control.
Some nice reverb, a bit of echo kicking back on that. So yeah, and the documents themselves are really cool. It's just a matter of finding all of them. And specifically, there is going to be one big cool puzzle. So I'll see you guys in a second, honestly, when we get the next one. And I'll show you the best of the best in terms of difficulty. See you soon. okay. Well, I just saw something here. I just broke one of these walls. Now, if we scramble up, I did actually notice there's a survival cache just cheekily down here. Again, we don't have a map to it just yet, but if we see him, we may as well grab him. Ah, and another one. So this is one of the little side corridors. Lots of images of the Prophet and things. I love the backdrop for where this is set. And here's a backpack. Okay, so the backpack, I think, will probably show us where all the survival caches are. And maybe we'll find another one that shows us all the documents. Let's see. Secrets revealed. Yeah, the survival caches. So we've got one, like, at the start of this area, near where the lift was, that we'd missed. Hey, we did pretty good, guys. I think we did pretty good. We got one there, and then there's one in the area as well. Right near where we are. That's not bad. The survival caches were a pain in the douche for me before. I had to go right through the old area. Well, there's this as well, which I don't think we could break before. Otherwise, it would already be broken. So let's have a quick look here. There is another secret in this region where we need the grapple to actually be able to acquire it. It's like jumping off on... Oh, there's a document up there. Yeah, there. The grapple up there. Okay, all right, hold on. So let's climb up this and move on. And again, you might remember doing this in the encounter itself, but if you were to turn around, there would have just been fear and stuff there that will not have allowed you to get there. So again, we need to hook over here. And it was when I saw this that I kind of realized, hey, there's probably an upgrade, because there were two pickups that I'd seen now, and neither of them seemed possible to get, but they both had the same similar looking thing. And that's when I sort of, on my first time playing, gave up and came back later.
I suspended all construction at the shrine and ordered the workers to prepare for the return trip. I should have left weeks ago, sought advice from our city's wisest. The violence increased, slowly at first, and I passed it off as raw nerves, pressure to succeed. But now it cannot be denied that something evil inhabits the Vale. It preys on our worst nature, makes us susceptible to dark suggestions. Yesterday, a young stonecutter brought me news of a scaffolding collapse that ruined much of the day's work. Before I knew what was happening, my aide had to pull me off the youth, who lay bloodied and insensible. When I washed my hands, I found a fragment of his teeth embedded in the flesh of my knuckles. I do not know myself any longer. It is time to leave.
See, they just couldn't quite figure this out, right? They didn't have the advanced 19th, 20th, 21st century knowledge of botany that would have let them know about things like hallucinogens and the properties of the flowers in this little area of the world. So yeah, by the way, the other thing I want to say about this, okay, is honestly, when you look at, before you know what the grapple hook is as an upgrade and how it functions, this is so uninterpretable. It's like, you'd see it and you'd be like, okay, there's something, but to know that you're going to like monkey swing under it, you guys will probably think is obvious since you've seen it. But I was just like, I don't know what this is. Do you pull it down and create a bridge or something? I had no idea. I just knew it was too obvious. It did still like that white thing, you know, where if you can climb on something, they'll make it look like there's chalk there. There's like white. Oh, we've got that over there. To sort of telegraph it. Well, the hooks are sufficiently white enough that I could sort of tell, but yeah. All right, we've got another little room. If this isn't... Oh, and this just takes us back. I think this is the original relic in here. Yeah, okay. So we are still missing a document in there. We still got 2 survival caches and a couple more lingering around. So I'll cut it till we find some. See you guys in a sec. Okay, all right. So if you guys remember when we first came in, we fell and then we come in this water. I'm pretty sure... No, it's not there. I'm pretty sure, though, there is a hidden underground passage here that takes you to some kind of upgrade. Whoa, Lara, what's going on? Whoa, we just like totally clipped underwater there. That was crazy. Really low down. Oh, here we go. It's not underwater again. It's just off on the left. This was actually the last upgrade I got, or pickup I got from the entire area my first time through, but so it stands out as a big memory for me now.
I am the last. There are others, wraiths who haunt the Vale, but they are no longer human. They wear familiar faces, cry out for help in the voice of dead friends, but I will not believe their lies. My sword keeps them at bay, quiets them if they will not stop screaming. I tried to lead us to safety, I did, but someone collapsed the passages leading back to the city. Once we realized there would be no escape, we turned on each other. Now, a madman with a bow is perched high above the Vale, and he brings down the message birds I sent with pleas for help. the Wraith return. More than I can drive away. No one will survive this veil. Perhaps it's for the best. Let these, my last words, be a warning.
See, are these old other people who went mad that, you know, were just his friends and he doesn't recognize them anymore? Level 7 Greek, nice. Or are they actually like people even predating the people of Katesh that were hanging around there and stayed there, kind of similar to how Seraphima ended up, right? It's kind of fun. All right, okay, so the next one is pretty easy to find, actually. You'll notice that it's just sort of laying there, but the only way to get to this is, so this is the upper, like, boundary, the upper ledge, and most of it's very easy to access, except here you've got some rubble blocking you off, and then you've got some more. So the only way to get in is through that one little hole there, you see? And it's all blocked off otherwise. And you got this one here.
I speak to myself, if only to hear another voice. It fills the space and the hours, but I have nothing to say. When the quiet overwhelms me, I try to sleep. I dream of what I've lost. I hope they died well. I hope that my dreams are only lies.
You know, I wonder if I missed it. That she actually mentioned in one of the early journals, right towards the start of the DLC, that that they died, because that kind of took me by surprise, actually. I'd forgotten that part of the story. Okay, and so the last document, I don't quite remember how to get, but it's a real puzzle in here, I mentioned earlier, all right? So the way that you're supposed to get this is over here, you've got 3 platforms. 1, 2, 3. Now, these can actually be raised and lowered. They're a little bit like these 2 platforms here, but these 2 raise and lower based on weight that's on them. These won't do any of that. However, you might notice, if you go into Survival Instinct and you look high enough up, there is this. And at one position on the level, you can actually connect it to this. Now, what you'll see should happen when we do this, okay, is it moves the lifts. Do you see how it moves one down, the other stays the same, and this one goes way up? Well, now that that one's way up, if you see, if we could get over there, we could run, we could jump onto the platform and then make a leap over there to just below this spool, and behind that is our last pickup, the last document. Even though it's not appearing in Survival Instinct, so naturally I'm terrified that I've missed it, okay? That's the only way to get, or I've already got it somehow or something. That's the only way to get that. However, you'll notice that it just went down again because it's on a time limit. So, to avoid the timer, or rather, should I say, to work with the timer, what I think you can try to do is run all the way around, like the whole room, and then you get on that zip wire and you come up and then you make the leap and you go. But I tried that multiple times my first time playing the game and I never made it. The winning strategy in the end was to jump onto one of these lifts again, like you saw I did with the previous puzzle or pickup. So I'm going to try and get the timing just right. You have to, like, hit the timing perfectly, because it might feel like this is kind of slow. You could run quicker than this moves, but you're closer on the center of the circle, so you're actually moving less distance. There's also less ups and down and all that other kind of nonsense going on, and it leads you quite comfortably directly onto this, okay? Which if you were relying on... No, Lara, why? Come on. All right, maybe we'll be okay. Maybe we'll be okay. We gotta climb up this way. We're totally not gonna be okay. You're supposed to jump directly onto it, because as you'll see there, all right, it's probably too late. Has it already gone down? Yeah, it's already gone down. Do you know what? I think the devs might be cheating here as well. I think that it might not just be a legitimate timer. I think they might have like a trigger point where if you are making that route, it automatically makes it go down. Just to be sure that you can't do it via that method. But that's the idea. You don't mess that jump up, which I did there, which totally sucks because I should have been able to make that. Maybe our platform that we went to was a little bit too low. Quick, Lara, go, 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 go. Oh! Oh, that's a big climb back up. I'll see you in a second. Get onto this. Jump. Please tell me that's not too early. Thank God. Is actually just figuring out the route, in my opinion. Lara, if you don't make that jump, oh my God, why? Here we go. Okay, Lara. Oh my God, I was too late. What? That's it. That's crazy. No. Oh my God, don't miss it. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. Oh, that was pretty bad. I appreciate what you're trying there, game, and you're telling me that you can't make it. Come on, Lara, jump! Oh, hold on. All right, I think I forgot something that I could have just been doing this whole time to make this jump that would have made it so much easier. How about we jump and grapple? Oh, the grapple kind of worked. Go, Lara, get up, get up, get up, get up. Quicker, 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 quicker. Run. Oh, it's going to drop in a second. No. Oh, I swear I got the timing really well on that. Arrgh. All right, you can't ask for closer timing than what you just saw there. You can't ask for closer timing. All right, hopefully the grapple doesn't land in the wrong place. I cannot believe how long I've spent here. And it's just because I didn't consider I could grapple onto this regular ledge. Let's try again. There we go. All right, up, Lara. Up, 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 up. Sprint, 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 sprint. Jump. Grab. Oh, it's going to drop in any second. And again. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. How did we raffle up that there? Oh, Jesus. I think they probably wanted another grapple.
I survived to spite my tormentors. But now I think I survived to spite myself. This is not a life worth saving. No life is. There are new people in the valley. I will teach them that this existence is not worth living.
Oh, God, what a short, unrewarding friggin' response to that. Jesus Christ. Oh, my God. I don't even want to talk about how long I spent here. It was a ridiculous amount of time that I should have just realized from the very start. Oh, hey, maybe I could grapple the thing. Even grappling it, though, wasn't a perfect help. Jesus Christ. Well, there you go, guys. That is the... probably... Actually, I really do think, unless the new Croft Manor DLC has added some new ones that are much more challenging, I think that may well be the hardest secret in the game. There's a pretty trolly challenge we'll have to do later that reminds me a lot of a very trolly challenge from the original game, if you guys have seen that series recently. But Jesus Christ, there you go. And look, it's all nice and happy. It's not even snowy out anymore. Let's check that last survival cache as well. And then that's this region done. Believe it or not, despite me taking a little while, let's just say a little while, on that... Wait, where are we supposed to dig this thing up? Is it underneath us? Shall we waypoint it, just so we can see its elevation? Where are we? It's there? What? I swear to God, it didn't glint or anything. There we go. Despite that last little puzzle there, I actually got through that pretty smoothly, honestly. When I first played this, I looked, it was like 21 documents. I was like, oh my God, I've only got like 7 or something, even less than that. And yeah, so you could wander around again, you could go, but we've done everything. So there you go, guys. That is Baba Yaga. I will see you tomorrow with 1 character saved. I will see you tomorrow for the salvation of another, that being our dear friend Jonah. We're back to the main story. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you think, and until next time, I hope you all have a wonderful time. I'll see you soon.